What's up, family? Man, this is gonna be rough, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. First and foremost, may God bless you, may God comfort you, may God keep you and guide you. May God continue your healing phases in the stages of your life. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. Parts of the Bible often intrigue me. Again, I'm not a Christian, but there's parts of the Bible that's intrigued me. There's great messages that you can gain from the Bible. One of them is, and one of the things that I've struggled with was friends, you know, and stay with me, we're going somewhere. So there's parts of the Bible where Jesus and other people are talking about the weeds growing with the crops, and you having to have the weeds continue to grow. You can't go out there and pull them up until it's time to harvest the plants, because by pulling up the weeds, oftentimes you hurt and damage your crops, your plants, the things that you want to keep. By pulling up all the bad stuff, a lot of times you damage the good stuff. What's that got to do with life? 'Cause to me, everything has to relate to life. If it don't relate to life, there's no point in even talking about it, to me. And so one of the things I'm talking to God about and asking God about, because I struggled in that area of my life, understanding who was really my friend, understanding what woman really had my back and who really didn't. See, because if you're not careful, you'll see, and man, they're talking like they're your friend. They're acting like they're your friend. They're always there when you need somebody to talk to. But the truth be told, a lot of times they ain't really your friend. A lot of times they're the enemy. There to get some information from you. They're the enemy, monitoring you, watching you, taking notes on you, seeing where they could get you caught up in some bullshit. But they act like they're your friend. You think they're your friend, but they're really not. And the truth be told, they don't really give a fuck about you. They don't. They want to see you fail. They want to see you crash and burn. They want to see you suffer. They get off on watching you suffer. And they hate having to watch you rejoice and be happy. So they ain't there for the bullshit. You know what I mean? They ain't there for the good times. They're there to see you suffer. And there's a lot of people that's in our lives, and as many of us, we grew up in toxic family. You know what I mean? We grew up in toxic families, and family members have dogged us out. Family members, people we thought that would always be our ride or die. Family members, people we thought would always have our back. Whether that's a sister, whether that's an auntie, an uncle, a cousin, brother, whatever the case may be. And sometimes it's your raggedy, nappy-headed mama and daddy that really don't give a fuck about you. They're acting like they're your friend. They're pretending to care about you. And the truth is they're jealous of you. The truth is they hate you. They're mad that you're here. Real shit. Some of us grew up in environments where your brother, your older sister, whatever the case may be, hate the fact that you came to this fucking world. They never fucking liked you. From the time you got here, they tried to fuck you over. They hate the fact that your existence. Nothing you've done to them other than come into this world as a baby. And it's crazy that we can grow up in environments like that, having done nothing wrong, and people hate you so bad. People are so jealous of you. People despise you just because of your existence. Many of us, man, we have jobs and we have co-workers that are just like that. Everything was great. It wasn't great for them, but they make it out to be that everything was great before your ass got there. And the truth is, your spirit, your presence, your energy fucks with theirs. Your presence, your energy, your aura, your spirit, it intimidates them. It pisses them off. It triggers them. They don't even like seeing you. They hate the fact when people mention your name. Oh, so-and-so did a good job. So-and-so did that. Oh, so-and-so could do this. Oh, so-and-so did that. And they hate the fact that people respect you. They hate the fact that people value you. Because the truth is, nobody values them. The truth is, nobody really gives a fuck about them. And so to see somebody new on the scene, see somebody brand new, see somebody just fresh on the scene, and see them getting all this love and attention and props and da-da-da-da, because the quality of work that they're doing and what they're able to bring to the table and da-da-da, and all this other stuff. And people value them because of what they're investing into the company. People value them because of what they bring to the table and what they're able to contribute and what they do contribute. And they see that you ain't doing shit and you about the bullshit and you doing all the yeah, but it ain't about shit. You doing all the yeah, trying to get attention, trying to get some notoriety, but nobody's paying you any fucking attention. And it pisses them off. And we all got co-workers like that. We all got fucking family members like that. You start talking about what you're going through and they want to jump in and start trying to outlive you about what they're struggling with and they're doing. And it's like, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Nobody was even talking to you. They asked me a question. Nobody was even talking to you. You jumped in our conversation talking about what you're going through. Nobody cares. Nobody fucks with you like that. Nobody gives a damn about the hell you go through, because 99.9% of the time you cause and create the fucking hell. But then you get mad because I'm living my life. You get mad at this person because everybody's looking at them. Everybody's wanting to talk to them. Everybody's wanting to be their friend. And you don't understand it because you've been there longer. You don't understand it because you're older. You don't understand it. And so you personalize it and think, oh, they're just trying to do that. And it's like, no, motherfucker, you got some fucked up ways about you. You don't want to deal with. And that's why nobody fucks with you. That's why nobody likes you. That's why nobody respects you. That's why nobody values you, because you're fucked up tendencies. And the fact that you're fucking messy as fuck. But you don't want to acknowledge that. You don't want to deal with that. And so you flip the script and put it off on everybody else. You'll flip the script and make it out to be this other person who's the problem. You make it out to be, it's this new person. It's this new guy. It's this new girl that I can't stand. She walking around here acting like she know every fucking thing and who the fuck she thinks she is, walking in here with that skirt on like that. And I don't know why she got those fucking legs and she knows she shouldn't be wearing those type of shoes. And look at her raggedy ass fucking nails and her fucking wig is, you know what I mean? And y'all do the fucking most. Because you're fucking miserable. And then you wonder why nobody really cares about you. Then you wonder why people don't like you. We gotta grow the fuck up. We got to grow the fuck up. Sometimes people can see the anointing in our lives. They can see the God within us, the God on us, the God in us. And that irritates the fuck out of them. And they don't understand why God, universe source, chose you. And so they try to tear you down. They try to belittle and minimize everything you do. And they try to outdo you, as if that's going to give them some brownie points with God. As if that's going to give them some fucking favor with God. As if God is going to turn his back on you and put his attention on their raggedy ass. So they think that if they destroy you, they'll get the praise and the attention from God. If they destroy you, people will see what they're doing, and people are like, oh yeah, this is a great worker, and da-da-da-da, and da-da-da. And no, motherfucker, they ain't never thought you was a great worker. They ain't never thought you was a good person. They just dealt with your ass because they've had to. And then when somebody genuine shows up, it pisses you the fuck off. It infuriates you. Because they're everything that you're not. They don't have to walk around talking about what they're doing and acting like they're doing all this stuff at work. They just do what they need to do. They just do the job. They don't tell everybody, oh, I did da-da-da, and I'm doing da-da-da-da, and they don't give a fuck about that. They see what needs to be done, and they go ahead and do it. Whether anybody acknowledges them or not. Where anybody gives them praise or kudos or not. No, they don't care. We don't care about that stuff. We see a need, and we're here to take care of that need. Whether anybody ever say thank you or not, man, it don't matter. We see a need, and we're taking care of that need. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. And there are some people that they'll see a need, and they'll take care of that need, but they're taking care of that need so that they could get some praise. They're taking care of that need so that they could get some kudos. You know what I mean? Oh, look at what I did, and I did da-da-da, and I did it. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Your energy is fucked up. You're doing it because you have ulterior motives. You're doing it because you want to be liked. You're doing it because you want to be accepted. You're doing it so you can pop your collar and tell me, oh, I did this and I did it, and nobody fucking cares. It don't mean shit to anybody. We got to grow up. Sometimes God will allow the dusty ass, grimy ass, messy ass, toxic ass motherfuckers to grow up right along with you, to be there right by your fucking side. Not because they're equal to you. Not because they're on your fucking frequency. But in the end, when it's harvest season, the good will be plucked. The bad will be plucked. The good will be kept. And the bad will be tossed out or burned. You can go through the same process until it's plucking season. Until it's harvesting season. It is what it is. It ain't personal. It's just a process. This is why you have to know who the fuck you are. This is why you have to understand and dive deep and do the deep soul root cause work, you know what I mean? Where you're understanding who the fuck you are. Why you've gone through the pain and the suffering you've gone through. So you know when you see that weed, that just because the weed and the bad shit is growing up around you, it doesn't mean that you're the same way. It doesn't mean you're just like them. It doesn't mean you're one of them. It is what it is. You're there to show them that they're different. They see that they're different from you. But they refuse. They can't change. They refuse to. They can change, but they refuse to change. They'll blame you for the difference. They'll blame you because you're not like them. Instead of changing themselves to become more righteous, to become more humble, to become more loving, to become more compassionate, to become more nurturing like you. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. I hope and pray that I've said something to encourage you, to inspire you, or to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys, and thank you for rocking out with me. Happy healing. Peace.